Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
And I got mixed messages about the t-shirt thing today.
Well, no, I've got any Daredevil ones, so it's as close to Marvel as I get at the moment.
I've even got X-Men or Spider-Man from there.
What you got? I bought so many X-Men t-shirts for X-Men 97. I was looking at some Daredevil ones. There's some new Rockstar merch that looks pretty cool. I might buy some, but wait for payday. Anyway, we're here to watch episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. So last week we had the first 2 episodes drop on us like a bomb. Obviously you guys watch if you're watching this with us now. Loads of cool stuff happened. I guess we focus on the big thing of Foggy, spoilers passing. Karen's out of it now.
He might not be dead.
Well, I know there's all this conspiracy of the number on the of where they work. He's actually the same number as the one where he goes undercover.
Well, they could use whatever they brought Bullseye back.
Get some special spinal thing, becomes
What's
a
the thing
superhero.
they used with Elektra when they brought her back
They
in?
put her in a big black
Coffin thing, yeah. Could be that.
Black sky.
Yeah, was it,
maybe.
Foggy Nelson, you're the black sky.
You're the new black sky, yeah. Karen's moved to San Francisco. Fisk is now mayor, then having marital problems with Vanessa. So they've gone to Matt's new love interest for help. And then White Tiger's being set up by 2 dodgy cops.
They've got Punisher tattoos.
Yes.
Yeah, which are Punished those, which is an interesting one. So, again,
Well, one of them has. I imagine
watching those reactions, I think it's either something to do with the comic or there's something to do because in America they had a lot of police actually putting the Punisher symbol on.
They do it in the. You watched. What was the show? It wasn't Navy SEALs. It was something else, but they do a lot of Marines and other forces use it. As
a symbol for justice. When that's not what the Punisher stands for. Anyway, so I'm hoping that's
an American sniper.
Yeah, I guess because this is in the Daredevil TV show. This is I'm guessing it's a bunch of cops that have decided that that's how they want to pursue the law, and it's like an inner circle they've just created that are following what they think he does. But Punisher, as soon as he finds out about this, he's not going to be happy.
Yeah, well, there's definitely something dodgy going on because obviously the 2 cops were beating up on this guy. White Tiger confronted them. They didn't say they were cops once, and then they denied there was a witness. So it's definitely something weird going on there.
Like, so they probably formed in a circle and they're being a little bit corrupt.
Yeah, and then at the end, Matt saved the witness, but then had to let the devil out to beat up the 2 guys who was about to get killed. And we are like having massive arguments last week and just now off camera about whether they're dead or not. Well, the second guy is dead or not. I don't think he is because I think that'd be a bit weird for Matt.
It would be weird, but it just seemed like he did.
I mean, the way he landed on his neck. I mean, most other people would be dead. I'm not gonna. I understand that. Like, I mean, people fall down the stairs in movies.
I mean, he could be paralysed, right?
Yeah.
Which is
still shit.
Yeah.
Or he's just got a very badly bruised neck, and it was absolutely fine. And that's what he meant to do.
Well, we got the crossover we didn't know with, and he's Plastic Man, and he's absolutely fine.
From DC, Jesus.
Yeah, that's his name. That's his crossover.
Oh, he's what's his name for Austin Powers? Oh, my leg. I think it's okay.
Yeah, very badly broken. But I'm okay.
Matt throws him out the window.
Exactly. So it'd be interesting to see if one of the cops, one's definitely got a broken arm, he's never going to be able to use that arm again. I hope he's left-handed. And the other, see the other.
Of course, he's left-handed because he's evil.
Exactly. I think that was the quick highlights. And he's obviously working in a new office now with the person from the DA and the cop.
And there's a lot of New Yorkers that love Fisk. Especially the youngsters, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh, and he blackmailed the commissioner as well.
Yes.
With the secret charge. So yeah, so he's being really good, but being dodgy at the same time. And Matt's trying to be good, but having to do his Daredevil stuff as well. So yeah, I mean, it was a hell of a first 2 episodes to kick the show off, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what happens this episode. Yes, hell yes, let's do it. But just before we do, just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel. We really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this right now, maybe you found us because of this show, maybe you've been with us for a while, and you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, we really would appreciate it if you just click on it and make everyone's life, especially ours, very happy. So please click on that. Don't forget to also head over to our Patreon where we've got full watch-along reactions of every show we do. And we've got all the DC, all the Marvel, all the Star Wars, and everything in between, including the Reach show that's out at the moment. So go check them out, and we'll jump into this episode of Daredevil.
Bring you some food? No. Luquillo is a beach near where I'm from in Puerto Rico. To me, it's the most beautiful place on earth. White sand, palm trees.
Tigers. It's crazy. That's where I get my superhero name from.
This little tree frog doesn't croak. It sings its name.
really good whistle.
I laugh because the tourists, man, they think it's noisy and annoying, but to us Boricuas, man, it's a magical sound. It's the music of the island.
The sound of an
We'll see
orgy.
that beach again, Hector. I promise. And you'll be reunited with you.
Yo, what's up? Evening, gentlemen. Oh, maybe isn't it? Couldn't trouble you for the keys to this fine vehicle, could I? Thank you very much. And, wallets while you're at it. You know whose truck this is? Oh. Silly wee bastard.
Sniped, yeah.
Christ.
Never let that go anyway. Oh, killed him as well.
Yep.
And he agreed.
Witnesses, man. Witnesses.
I'm not afraid, but somebody invades my
No,
privacy.
Stanley was still alive.
I have no problem.
100% be him.
My peace.
Long dark nights out here, man. Good
Pizza.
versus evil, evil versus evil, good versus good.
I wonder why he's lost so much weight, man. He has white omelets every day. Could you pass the soul?
I need them.
What? You know what? I've never been in this room before.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but you wanted to be updated on anything happening near the Red Hook port?
Yes.
Last night there was a double homicide not half a mile from the port.
Make the appropriate calls and inspire Chief Gallo to make it a priority.
They'll turn on each other.
They're rats. Rats at the bottom of the barrel.
And when they're done with each other, whoever's left standing will come after you.
Let them try.
Yeah.
None
Still
of this
blood all
is-
over his knuckles. I'm going to bring that up. Beat the crap out of Adam.
That's just where he's making his tomato.
Yes, natural squashing.
Yeah. Bloody Marys for the morning.
Yeah, but say,
Yeah.
focusing in on an awful lot. Whilst he's punched someone, I'm guessing.
No, you don't need those glasses and doors, right?
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Who's there?
You're a blind lawyer who can fight. Officer Powell.
Yep, so he's alive.
You know, Murdoch, I bet Judge Cooper will be interested to hear that you're interfering with a police investigation.
Oh, I think you mean a shakedown.
Well, not exactly seem ethical. I bet he'd throw you right off the case.
Well, at least I won't go to jail.
I'll dodge you too.
How the hell did they hear about that?
Cherry cola. Yeah, fine.
And this is just for me to get you on the stand without sweating the truth.
Relax. I got you.
But how long have you been with the NYPD?
Officer Powell.
Just over 15 years.
In those 15 years, how many commendations of excellence have you received?
3. I got 1 for integrity and 2 for community service. We were assigned at Washington Heights, and a lot of the guys got sent down to Times Square for the ball drop.
Did you and Officer Shanahan see much action that night?
Yeah, we didn't see any action until we got down to the platform on 168. Places like a ghost town, and the defendant, he just came out of nowhere. He had this wild look in his eyes, and when you're a cop long enough, you know what that look means, and he starts running
Who's that
towards
guy?
us.
His wife, wasn't it? Sorry.
Did you tell the defendant to stop?
We yelled, we flashed our badges.
You fucking liars.
Coming, he starts pounding on us, and then I feel Kel pull him off me. Next thing I know, the guy just takes Kel and he just pushes him in front of the train.
More lies.
Me and Kel Shanahan, we were partners for 8 years. You know, that's 8 years of beers and kids and
Hookers, strippers, everything.
That's right.
Drugs.
Extradition murder. Yeah.
No further questions.
Oh yeah, put a little tear, mate. There we go. Good acting.
Officer Powell, good morning.
I'm told you have a black eye. I hope everything is okay. You know,
What a
Sure,
thing.
for black eyes. You testified that before my client arrived at the station, the place was a ghost town.
Yeah.
Meaning you and your partner were alone on the platform.
Yes.
Did you manage to get the
I
witness there or
understand
not?
Sometimes, so I just want to make sure we're saying the same thing here. By alone, you mean just the two of you, no one else.
That's right.
Okay, so you're alone. The buskers were passengers, which means there certainly wasn't a confidential informant you were roughing up.
Objection. You'd better have a good faith basis for this, Mr. Miller.
Officer Powell, let's try this. You ever met a man named Nicky Torres?
I've heard of him.
It's curious, because as I understand it, Officer Powell,
Sweating.
Officer Shanahan had an arranged meeting with Nicky Torres on the platform that night.
Oh.
Oh. Yes or no answer?
I told you I don't know.
Oh,
Oh.
come on. It's not even a subtle tattoo, that one.
Let's hope he makes it there then.
The other side, come on, let's go.
He just found like an oversized suit to stuff him in.
Yeah. Well, they found it. They're following him. I mean, he's got armor on it. Yeah. They are following him.
All rise. Supreme Court, State of New York, Part 20 is in session. The Honorable Fitzgerald Cooper presiding.
I watched the Ben Affleck Daredevil the other day, the uncut one, and they do such a good job of playing him being blind. He's like not talking to the jury, and John Favreau's like, yeah. You see, he goes, sit down here, and he like sits down on the wrong side of the chair, and he falls off. He's blind. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to do the sympathy vote.
I haven't seen that in
It's
forever.
so funny. We're gonna get smacked by sometimes.
Wrong van. No? Oh, okay.
No.
Mr. Murdoch,
Ben
call your
Cox.
witness.
Just another second, Your Honor.
Oh, it's him.
Yes.
They snatched him in another one,
In
or
another
is
car,
he in?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It'd be the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
No, he's going to walk in. Yeah, they took
Quick,
a taxi.
I was gonna say,
quick!
yeah, get
Run! Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I was well nervous for a second.
Impeccable timing, buddy.
Who's that guy? Another lawyer?
Please state your name for the record.
My name's Nicky Torres.
And where do you live, Mr. Torres?
Washington Heights. I told the cops I'd help them out sometimes.
And by help out, you mean become a confidential informant?
Yeah.
Mr. Torres, is that what you were doing on the night of New Year's Eve? Were you passing along information to Officer Shanahan and Powell?
Come on, don't fold.
Don't falter.
No. It's home all night.
And he'll be in the Hudson by tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
2 self-inflicted gunshot wounds to the back of the head.
Absolute prick. All these cops staring at him just put him off, I'm assuming. It's amazing that even though he's breaking the law, all the cops would have his back.
Because most of them are bent as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
She's number 2.
Guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you rob the truck last night?
It all ends today. We don't take orders from you, son. That's not how things work. Luca. This is what you owe Victor.
1.8. I like the sound of that.
Are you out of your mind? Maybe next time you should hire guys who know how to jack
Maybe
a
you
truck.
should have hired a bunch of trigger-happy assholes.
Enough. You're proving my point.
Well, yeah, I got a better idea. How about I pay $0 to Victor, and you go tell Fisk if he's got something to say to me, he can come tell me himself. I don't take orders from the mayor's errand boy.
I don't work for the mayor. I work for the man.
So what the hell happened?
Maybe the cops got to him, or they threatened his kid.
It's the truth. And we hope the jury see him the way we do. It's our only move.
We're gonna need a lot more bourbon.
Get it out of his white tiger.
Well, I guess just the emotion when he tells the story, but...
I sent Buck to Luca to tell him to pay Victor 1.8 restitution for the hijacking.
Let's not fall into a place where I don't trust you.
I think they're going to be at war by the end of the season.
I don't like watching everything fall apart.
You wanted to keep the peace. Sometimes peace needs to be broken. Chaos must reign. Just for a moment. To build a stronger order.
You're punishing me for Adam.
I'm not punishing you for anything.
You're leaving me out in the cold.
So, a session without her.
Mr. Ayala, how often would you say you're at the 168th Street subway station?
Well, a few times a week. It's close to the apartment.
Would you mind walking us through what happened that night?
Yeah, I bought some flowers at La Bodega, and I was heading down to the station. My wife and I, we live with my sister and my niece. We've always dreamt of having our own place, and I had finally saved up the money. It's not much. It's ours. Yeah. I was going there to put the flowers there for the next day.
What happens next?
I heard yelling. It sounded like someone was in trouble, so I ran down to see what was going on.
Did you know the man?
No, and I never saw him again until yesterday in court. And now I know his name is Nicky Torres.
Did you know they were police officers?
No. I yelled at them to stop, and they didn't. I tried to break it up, and they started beating on me, and I tried to fight them off, and then all of a sudden one of them slipped and fell into the tracks.
You decided to risk your own safety to help a stranger. Wasn't the first time, was it?
Here we go. Get to it.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm just saying, you put yourself in harm's way before. Many times. The question is, why?
Matt, don't do this.
Mr. Ayala, yes or no? Are you the vigilante known as the White Tiger? Objection! Yes or no? Mr. Ayala!
Did they talk about this?
No, definitely not.
You specifically told the other guy not to talk
You
about
talk
it.
about that, yeah, you had it removed from court.
Well, you are a real slippery piece of shit.
You sat and let me respond, and you misled me. You conned me into suppressing this information. You lectured me about what's right and wrong, and then you had the nerve to stand up and make a mockery of my
It
courtroom.
wasn't my intention, Your Honor. They somehow got to my star witness. My hand was forced. It's well within my...
Is there a division of hypocrisy at Murdoch?
I didn't mean to disrespect the court, Your Honor.
Let me be clear. You blew open this door, Mr. Murdoch, which means...
Yeah, it's open season on my client. I get it.
I sit atop a pyramid of over 500 ADAs. You're not going to be able to stumble into traffic court without running them up your ass. I hope it was worth it.
I don't think that...
I wish I could see it. Look on your face.
We have enough evidence.
It's the moment.
Oh, wow.
You should have asked me first. It wasn't your secret to tell.
Just trying to keep you out of prison, buddy. We were losing. I had to take a big swing. You know, Hector, if you are acquitted, your White Tiger days are over. You know that, right? You can't ever put that suit back on.
White Tiger is more than just putting on a suit.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a magic amulet as well.
It's a calling. I didn't choose it. It chose me. You might as well ask me to stop breathing.
Other ways to contribute. Ways that don't require a mask. You have to think about your family now. They need you. And for what it's worth, I think you might be surprised at how much you don't miss being him.
This SUV, it runs a stop sign and it just plows right into us. The engine caught on fire. Until all of a sudden I see someone running toward us.
So this is a
It was White Tiger.
testament to his character, because people he's helped.
He saved our lives.
A few weeks ago, I was leaving work. It was late.
How many people are they going to get?
Yeah, I wonder, are there going to be any that were like, no, he's a bad guy. He killed my friend.
Bring them in, will he? Unless the
other people will try to.
And now,
Matt should be listening to this as well.
Yeah.
objective party by Officer Lucas Barlow.
Show's called Daredevil,
On the
not
night
Matt
of
Murdoch.
October 2nd at 2:30 a.m., I responded to an attempted burglary call. He attacked me without provocation. We fought. And then White Tiger appeared.
He intervened, pulled the suspect off me, then helped me subdue and arrest the suspect.
Sound like a man who kills?
More police reports. Officer Reyes, Officer Wong, Officer Morales, Officer Grant. All of these tell a different version of the same story. In fact, I think many of the people in this room would consider White Tiger to be an ally.
Changing their tune now.
So, let's talk about Mr. and Mrs. Burgos. Why?
It's the right thing to do.
Police said Hector attacked them, that he came out of nowhere. But why would Hector, the White Tiger, why would he do this without the amulet? It gives him extraordinary strength and power. Hector Ayala goes out and risks his life to keep his neighborhood safe, to protect his community.
Many of those New Yorkers have got to love the Avengers as well, right?
Yeah, you think so.
Does it sound like the type of man who'd murder a police officer in cold blood? He's a hero. Thank you.
Take that, Hawk.
I don't think you could do a much better job, so let's see what happens.
You know, every morning I get up, I kiss my wife, I call my kids. That was a trick question. See, frankly, it's a false premise. Good people can do bad things. All of us, we're messy, complicated, capable of good, capable of evil. Does that make him incapable of doing a bad thing? Of course not.
True, spoken like a true asshole.
Yeah.
When they get hit by a train. And every single day, these brave men and women show up to serve the people of this city, to serve you, to serve me. And they do all that without a mask. If Hector's sole intent was to do good for his community, why is he hiding? Because the last time I checked, real heroes don't need to hide.
Cuts deep.
They had the verdict, or are they going to wait?
He's just got into the wrong courtroom because he's blind.
Matt, we're in this one. Oh, shit, sorry guys.
He's still carrying that around?
Yeah, still umming and ahhing about it.
Defendant, please rise.
What do you reckon?
Not guilty.
In the matter of the people versus Hector Ayala, on the count of murder in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Yes.
Murder in the second degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty. On the count of manslaughter in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a shut case if he.
Well, so you realise the cops are going to kill him anyway. You know, all the Punisher cops are going to kill him anyway. Fisk watching it.
He's going to force his hand to become White Tiger again.
Your friend, the journalist, BB.
All due respect, sir, we have people at the Times.
Tell her I want to see her again.
Absolutely.
You know, Matt one, or
Want
he
somebody
annoyed,
else to throttle.
or he annoyed, or he's annoyed. He's annoyed at Vigilante's got free, or he's annoyed
Yeah.
that
I
Matt
love a
won.
man who cooks.
Probably a little bit of both, but he wanted to get rid of all vigilantes, right?
Yeah.
And then that one just got away, so...
Yeah, my old partner and I, straight out of law school, we were so broke. We pulled about everything we had together for an office bottle of Malvin's. Nice little reminder that once in a while, the system works.
You're talking about your friend, Foggy Nelson, right?
Yeah.
Kind of wondering when you would.
It's not easy.
Here's to a man who cooks. A well-won case. And Foggy Nelson. May God hold them all in the hollow of his hand.
What's my faithful interviewer?
The Ayala verdict is an absolute miscarriage of justice. And now, a masked vigilante, the murderer, is allowed to roam the streets.
Nice, so you know.
First night of freedom.
A man who wears a mask his face.
I mean, he doesn't really need a mask on anymore, right? Because everyone knows who he is. So.
Yeah, but he probably likes it.
I ran on a promise. And the acquittal of Hector Ayala demands that I keep it.
Bang.
Oh!
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Fuck.
Rule of law must prevail.
Was that him that did that?
Yeah, 100%.
Or was that the cop? Oh, shit.
It could be.
That's not actually Frank.
That's not Frank.
No. That's a cop.
That's a cop dressed up as Punisher.
Oh, wow.
The same group that did all the stuff
Yeah,
before.
all the guys that were in the front row, right?
Oh,
Under probably Fisk be involved?
No, I don't think Fisk will be involved in that.
No,
Just the way he was done, the way he was monologuing it though.
Yeah, but he's stirring it so they get him on their side and do all this sort of stuff. But he could have maybe pushed it. But
so I said, I think he might have pushed it and go, I'll keep you safe or whatever. I'll protect you when.
Jesus Christ. He's just dead like that. I thought he was going to be like. I thought him and Matt were going to buddy up as Daredevil and White Tiger. Oh, Matt's going to be pissed.
Oh yeah, and you know who else is going to be pissed? Punisher.
Under his name.
Well, somebody's using his name and his iconography, and they've unjustly murdered somebody because Frank's got his own code.
Yeah, but nobody will know that it was him. That person.
Unless someone caught it on camera. There's a Punisher logo. Like
but I think that was just for us, the audience, to know.
Yeah. I mean, as you say, the guy that one on his neck wasn't even subtle about it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's definitely not Frank. That's definitely one of these crap cops that's done that. Yeah. There's vengeance for their fallen brother.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's kind of what Matt does anyway. If a miscarriage of justice, but usually it's when they're actually guilty and they get off. He will go out as Daredevil and make.
Or try and help the case to prove it so that the person gets convicted.
Yeah, but this is actually an innocent man was freed and the police weren't happy about it, so they shot him. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I wish there was another episode though, because I really want to know what Matt's reaction is to that.
This is why I prefer it coming out weekly, because now you've got a week to think about it.
Oh my god, because he was literally he was like literally, sometimes the system actually works.
Yeah, and Hector was like, I've just got enough money to put down an apartment for myself and my wife. My life's starting.
Did all that work for then just some prick to kill him.
Well, he was a bit stupid to put the suit on and just go out.
Yeah, I know. Well,
he did say that.
Says it's part of him, right?
Part of him, yeah.
You thought you would maybe wait
the subtle message that Matt has not absorbed yet about Daredevil. It's just like...
I mean, so someone's gonna find White Tiger dead. That'll be all over the news, and then it'll be like looking for the murderer of. And because it's a cop, I guess people will be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine."
But it'd be awesome to see what happens when they find out it is a cop and they prove it in court.
Yeah.
The Powell guy's going down.
Yeah. Well, was it Powell or was it someone else? Because there was like 3 or 4 in the front row that were really pissed off.
It's gonna be one of them, isn't it?
As you say, Rob, I think your little theory of a group of them like have sort of gone off their own. Yeah. We still don't really know why they were shaking down that Nicky Torres guy either.
No. Well, we now know he was a CI, not just a random guy.
Yeah, but why were they beating the crap out of him?
Could be that they were trying to. Well, if the cops made a case go away because they were going to bring him on as a CI, but they're not using him as a proper CI because it said it's all off the books.
Yeah.
They may be using him to get information on the underground and in like criminal syndicates and stuff. So it's all. He thinks he's a CI, but he really isn't. So,
maybe.
And then they're beating him for information. Okay. Like using that whole thing of like, oh well, if you don't give us what we want, we'll make that case come back. You know.
Yeah, well then why are they beating the crap out of him? Like usually, I mean, I'm just taking it from the Rookie and a few other ones. You usually make the CI your friend.
Yeah, but they're not using him as a CI like a police would.
Yeah.
If they're this sort of rogue group within the police, they're just using him off the books as a. He thinks he's a CI, but he really isn't.
Punch him back.
Well, he saw something that they were doing.
Yeah, possibly.
And they're telling him, you stay quiet, otherwise we're going to end you.
Well, he's definitely floating down the Hudson tomorrow morning, so...
I mean, yeah, if they're going to kill White Tiger, they're definitely killing him as well.
Yeah. It's all going away.
Well, would they kill him because that'd make him look really guilty? Both of them do.
Well, who would know?
Yeah, he just disappears.
Yeah.
That's what they were going to do in the apartment.
You find the gun ballistics?
Well, I mean, as in, if they just made Nicky Torres disappear and the body's never found.
Yeah, no, but if they, they killed him like they just killed him in the street.
Yeah.
And they find both bodies, it's like was a bit. Got to be linked, right?
You would think so, but
Well, it's like whatever 4D chess Kingpin's play with that speech to BB, but also the.
I think that's totally unrelated. I think he was just pissed off that Vigilantes escaped, and it's just a good monologue to show on top of that.
So he was saying about how chaos needs to be sown before order can
Yeah,
brain.
that's more about his 3 gangs that he's got.
Yeah, but this could be a way of him also doing that, because if he's seen a gap with discord between the people and the police, because he's trying to keep it in order, in line, so he's using that as another wedge.
I don't know. I feel like Fisk is actually, maybe I'm just being fooled. Like I got fooled with the Penguin show. I feel like he's generally trying to do it by the book and actually do it like.
Well, he threatened the commissioner's family.
Yeah, that's by the book.
By the book.
It's step 2 in the.
It's step 2 of politics, mate. Blackmail the other person. No. But not going to the point of like getting someone killed, just because he's not happy with a verdict.
Yeah, it does look like the organised crime syndicate that Vanessa had's falling apart, with them robbing each other and.
Yeah, which I don't really, like. They're making like millions and millions of pounds. So why would you dollars? Why would you fuck that up? Just because I want you a bit of turf. Well, no. So anyway, bit dumb.
And that's why I was like, I don't work for the mayor.
Actually, the guy with the tracksuit's Adam, isn't it?
Yes.
That's the one she's Vanessa's been sleeping with. Pretty sure that's Adam.
No.
Call him out. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the first episode when she like put his hand on his shoulder, she went, "Adam's like stop."
I thought the mayor's aide called him Luca or something.
Yeah.
Was it?
See, the guy that she put her shoulders on was called Red Hook. She called him Red Hook.
No, I thought Red Hook was the area of New York.
I thought she called him Red Hook. Maybe not.
No.
You have to go to IMDb. Something like that, but
I don't know where Adam is. I thought it was the young guy. There's no way it was the old guy.
It's interesting the way you said that. I don't work for the mayor. I work for the man. Obviously meaning Vanessa.
Yeah.
Like.
But not to let them know it was Vanessa. You said the man.
But also because the mayor, he's the mayor's aide, so it's like, okay, is she keeping tabs on Fisk through him? But he actually works for her. She's all about that control.
You still got episode 1 on it?
Yes. It'll be in the D drive. In.
Oh no, he was Luca. So who's Adam then?
So I don't think we've met Adam.
It's not the number 1, is it? No, he's Buck. Who the hell's Adam then?
Oh, I want that.
Episode. I don't know who Adam is.
Could just be somebody that she had a fling with off screen.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought before that.
Yeah, she's very confident.
Exempt from any tax.
Cross 39th, you pay toll.
What are you, a bridge now?
Whatever. Toll, tariff, tax, you cross Sunset Park. You gotta pay.
Not heading to Red Hook. Red Hook's exempt.
Since when?
Since before you started wearing that stupid...
Oh, Red Hook might be the gang.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Easy, big man.
Come on. Stop it, both of you. Don't be little boys squabbling over pennies when you're set to earn millions. Red Hook is exempt from any taxes, tolls, or other payments. You know that, huh?
Luca.
Luca,
Okay, so it wasn't him. Okay, we don't know who Adam is then.
Perhaps Adam is sort of like, you know how Vanessa was like an art gallery owner that was innocent of all this until she started learning about it. Maybe she's found someone like that that's Adam, and then now that Kingpin's back in the picture, she's trying.
I mean, he's basically beating the crap out of him because he's.
Well, she did say don't kill him. He said, well, you said don't kill. So
I can beat the shit out of him, though, right? Okay, great.
He's in my basement every night.
Yeah. It makes me happy. Just keep smacking.
It's like you said.
He's not the only one who enjoys a pounding.
Yeah. Like that focusing on his knuckles is definitely there. For
So they did it with Matt as well, right? So it's kind of like it's meant to be a thing. Interesting. Oh man, I can't wait till next week now. It's really annoying. I want to get to next week so we can see the aftermath of that, because that was. I feel like this show is been filmed the same way the original was, where it should be watched as like back to back. And I like that there's a break so we can talk about it, but it feels like it's like an ongoing story that needs to be watched back to back. Same as all these shows. So. Anyway, all right. Well, next week we will see what Matt's if Matt can try and legally fix that. Or,
I'll just put a legal band-aid on that hole in his head. Yeah, that's like...
Well, you know, I guess try and get justice for him, or he's just gonna beat the shit out of some people.
Well, the only person that can potentially track that off Sir Powell will be Daredevil.
Yeah.
Let the devil out.
I wonder if he'll put the costume on, or he'll just do it as Matt Murdock. I did like that bit where he stood up in court and he was like, "Here, you've got a black eye. I hope you're okay." douche.
How did that happen, Officer Pal?
Yeah.
Just
Another power in the toilet in the beginning as well, being like, "Oh, but they like to know that you can a blind guy can beat people up." Because you were about to kill a guy, so how do you think that's going to go?
Yeah.
So, maybe you want to tell the commissioner about your
mates.
extremely rubber neck that seems to have bounced off the floor without injury.
All you got is a black eye. Yeah. Cool. All right. So when that was episode 3, episode 3, season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. Please let us know what your thoughts of the episode are, what you think is going to happen in the next episode following the aftermath of that ending. Quite shocking. Let us know your thoughts on it, comment below. Can't wait for next episode next week, so please come and join us for that. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Head to our Patreon to watch the full watch-along reaction of this, as well as the rest of this episode, the rest of the show, and all the other shows we react to. They're all on there. Go check them out. We're also links for social media in the details below. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.